Today we're on a quick break with Christopher Schwand, Program Director of our Bachelor degree program International Business Management. The International Business Management degree program is special because
it's a general business studies, but we have a specialty, the foreign trade techniques, which is dealing with the problems that can arise as soon as we go across borders. So it's a business study, it's international, and management, that's the position that our graduates then often aspire to get after their studies. So I'd say it's the complete deal.
International Business Management means
talking to people, communication. Our students, they are talkers, they are problem solvers, they are bridge builders. So international business, it's still happening between people. And so intercultural management, for example, is a key aspect of the studies. We want to make sure that our students can successfully communicate with others. There is another aspect to it, that's international relations and also geopolitical management. The world is turning, things are changing, and we are preparing students for the good as well as for the bad times. So it's good to always look a little bit ahead and see what's coming in order to be prepared in time.
This program is perfect for those who
like to talk, who like to travel, who like to meet other people, who are open to make new experiences, who want to seek some opportunities. We get 80 or so students together from honestly all over the world, and then in Krems we spend 3 years looking into the relevant issues, training skills, and trying to find the next step and the plan for future.
International exchange enriches the program because
imagine you need to go into another country without your parents in case you haven't done so. You need to immerse yourself into your new culture. You need to establish yourself, and that's a process of growing up. I really love always when then in the 5th semester students return, typically after having spent a year abroad, first exchange and then the internship, and I see how they have developed and how they also did change, how they have gotten, more self-aware, but also how they have gotten in self-confidence. So it's a big change. Everybody should do that.
As program director, what matters most to me is
treating students fairly and helping students finding out what they are really interested in, because I have in my own time found that if people like what they are doing, they're typically also better at what they are doing. And time well spent, if you work on things that you're interested, if you work on things that you love, then typically you also enjoy the time better.
In teaching, I place particular value on
actual developments and actual events. We are a University of Applied Sciences, so we are trying to always look into how can we apply what we have learned in the past to the current situation, and also what is different. So where do we need to be careful with application? How do we build the future? There is no theory without application. We're here to try to build an understanding, to build a skill set for students to make decisions about their own future, to make decisions about their businesses. So it should always be applied to a case, to an example, to the real world.
Students are most successful when they...
What I really see happening is that when students go abroad and they learn from each other, and it's then typically the, if she did that and if he did that, then so can I. And that's what's happening really in these studies. That's the magic, that's the charm.
An insider tip for studying with us is
be interested, be universally curious, and invest in one project where you really go beyond what is the normal standard. Only when you shift your borders, only when you, for one project, not for everything, not for every course, but for one project, see how far you can go, see how far you can carry.
My students inspire me because
of their energy, because of their interest, because they bring new stuff to me, and it's always nice for me to try to keep pace and to also give them new stuff and to inspire them to look into what's happening tomorrow.
Our graduates
are great. Many of them stay in touch, and my superpower is that I have graduated more than 2,000 students here at the IMC. And when there is, an information need, a problem or so, I can always grab up the phone, I can call, and very often I get a hint, a help. That's good, it's a superpower.
My personal highlight of the academic year is...
We did an excursion to Gdansk, that's in Poland. One problem that I personally do have is I like the sea, and I'm missing the sea. Austria is a landlocked country, and I also have a certain hang for transportation, especially large container vessels. Those big ships which never can call port in Austria because, well, we don't have a harbor. So we went there with students to a partner university, and we also went to the Baltic Terminal 1, and we saw there, among the other things, one of the biggest ships currently, one of the Maersk ships, which was currently loaded, unloaded. We had, of course, a tour in the harbor and information from both the shipping as well as the container terminal. Went to a couple of other places also, for example, Transpolonia as a company, biggest Polish transport company, discussing here the impact of AI on business like self-driving trucks. That was very interesting, and I guess not just for me, but also for the students.
My motto for the International Business Management program is...
There are so many, but the one thing which probably most students will take along is be proud, be loud, because students sometimes have challenges or issues with speaking up loud, for example, during presentations or in exams. And that's, of course, then something that we also train a little bit, because if you're self-assured and if you're competent, then there's no need to be quiet or silent. Then you can also talk your part.